Hey guys, it's Alina here, and today I have another first impressions video for you. Today's video is on the new Urban Decay XX Vice Limited Reloaded palette. So before we get started, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you love first impressions videos and you want me to do more of them, because I'd be happy to do that. And let's just go ahead and get started. So you guys know how much I love Urban Decay, and more specifically the Vice palettes. Huge fan. I have all of them except for the first Vice palette, the original. That's the only one that's not a part of my collection. So when I saw the email from Ulta saying that Platinum members got the opportunity to buy this palette first, well, let's start first with where did this palette come from? Because it was like one of those that just popped out of nowhere, I feel like. Of course I jumped on it because it's an Urban Decay Vice palette and I just had to have it. So just like all the other Vice palettes, it's a 20 eyeshadow palette. It's limited edition, and what's different about this one is it's exclusive to Ulta, so you can only purchase it at Ulta. So the shades in this palette are a blend of vintage shades like Gash, and it also includes current Urban Decay eyeshadow favorites and 3 totally new shades. And what's neat about this palette is that some of these shades, that especially like the vintage ones, it's the first time that they've ever been released with the new revamped shadow formula. So this palette is $56, which is different from the past palettes. The past palettes have been $60. So that's kind of interesting that they have lowered the price, not by much, but hey, it's something. So the box looks like this. It reminds me a lot of the Vice 2 palette box. And then the palette looks like this. So definitely a big change from the most recent Vice palettes, which have had really, really colorful palette packaging. This one is a snap closure. So I think the Vice Limited, and also I feel like the Vice 2 had snap closures like this one. It has a decent sized mirror. It spans pretty much the entire palette lid. And these are all the colors. The palette also includes a double-ended brush that is a longer blending brush on one side and a fluffy shadow brush on the other side. From what I'm seeing, there are, I would say, 3 true matte shades, but some of these are very satiny shades, so they're not quite matte, but they're not super glittery. And yeah, there's definitely an interesting array of colors. I'm not quite sure about the color selection quite yet. I need to swatch them and see. So I know you guys are just dying to see the colors, so let's get to swatching. Alright, so I am all swatched up, so let me get closer and show you all these colors. So these are all the shades together. They were all swatched with one swipe of color, and there's no primer on my arm, and they were swatched in the 4 rows of 5. Here we have the first row. This first color here is called Suspend. It's a grayish brown matte. The second color is called Oil Slick. It's a black matte with silver micro glitter. The third color is called Road Stripe. It's an iridescent white with blue-violet shift. The fourth color is called Gash. It's a metallic brick red. And the fifth color is called Midnight Cowboy. It's a pink champagne shimmer with silver glitter. Once again, this is the first row. Here we have the second row. This first color here is called 501. It's a deep metallic blue with copper micro glitter. The second color is called Shallow. It's a pale taupe silver satin. The third color is called Laced. It's a pinky taupe matte. The fourth color is called Hot Pants. It's a pearly medium pink. And the fifth color is called Mildew. It's a deep metallic green shimmer. Once again, this is the second row. Here we have the third row. This first color here is called Smog. It's a deep coppery bronze shimmer. The second color is called Misdemeanor. It's a deep olive green matte with green micro shimmer. The third color is called Freak Show. It's a bright purple satin. The fourth color is called Asphyxia. It's a hyacinth shimmer with blue shift. And the fifth color is called Acid Rain. It's a pale yellow green shimmer with green shift. Once again, this is the third row. Lastly, here is the fourth and final row. This first color here is called Moonflower. It's a metallic rose gold with gold micro shimmer. The second color is called UVB. It's a bright blue with violet shift. The third color is called Gold Mine. It's a bright metallic gold. The fourth color is called Twice Baked. It's a rich brown satin with gold micro glitter. And the fifth color is called Anonymous. It's a pale peachy cream matte. Once again, this is the fourth and final row. So here we have the colors again all together. UVB is like rocking my world right now, for sure. I also love Mildew in the new formula. I have it in one of the older palettes and it's not that great. 501, another amazing one. Very excited. So my final thoughts on this palette are that I don't entirely think it makes a lot of sense. I'm really excited about a lot of the individual colors, but I'm not sure how they work as a cohesive palette. I'm not sure that they do. I'm gonna need to like play around with it a lot more, but it's a Vice palette. I had to get it. The colors are amazing. That UVB color, phenomenal. 501, Gash, and Misdemeanor. There's so many amazing colors in this palette. So I think I'm just gonna have to get creative with how I use them for sure. If you're someone that's afraid of color, I'm not sure that this is a good palette for you, although I would say it's one of the more toned down Vice palettes in my opinion. There's a lot more neutrals in this palette and the colors are kind of more muted, not so bright and neon in my opinion. If you're really into matte eyeshadows, this is not the palette for you because most of them have some sort of shimmer to it. So once again, this palette is limited edition and exclusive to Ulta. So I will leave a link down below if you're interested in purchasing it. It is $56, which is pricey, but you are getting 20 eyeshadows for it. So it's a pretty good value if you break down, per ounce. But of course, to make this a little more exciting, I'm going to be giving away one of these palettes. I always give away the Vice palettes. That's like one that I love to give away just because I usually love the palette so much. So I will be giving away one of these palettes to one of you guys. All the rules for the giveaway will be in the description box, as well as when the giveaway ends and when the winner will be announced. One thing I will note is I've been getting an influx of people just on random days asking me when the giveaway ends and when I'm choosing a winner, and it's just like, read the description box, it's all in there. So yeah, and it gets kind of crazy. And a lot of times, like, I have so many giveaways going on that if I'm on the go, I don't know off the top of my head when the giveaway ends. So please check the description box. But if you have any other questions regarding the giveaway that aren't in the description box, feel free to reach out on my social media. So I hope you guys enjoyed this first impressions. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe and check out all my other videos. Hope you guys have a good one. See ya!